This is the Lockpicking Lawyer, and today I have a great piece of 1930s high security for you. This is the Dudley split wafer padlock. Now, the Dudley Lock Company is well known for its combination locks, but not a lot of people know about this little gem in the company's history. If we take a look at the key, you can see it looks a bit like two double-bitted wafer keys that are placed right next to each other. And that's actually pretty much what is inside of the lock. Inside of the lock we have 4 layers of wafers going back. However, each of those wafers is split down the center axis of the lock and they operate independently. So effectively there are 8 wafers. To make things a little bit more complicated, if we were to go from front to back, each wafer picks in the opposite direction. So we have 2 that pick up and 2 that pick down on the right side, and then the same thing on the left, and they're actually switched from side to side. And to add another layer of complication on top of that, if you pick one of the wafers the wrong direction, effectively what you are doing is undoing the picking that you've done. Let me explain that a little bit better. If we were to look at this lock, I know that on the top right, I need to pick wafers 1 and 3. On the top left, I have to pick 2 and 4. Then we have 1 and 3 down here and 2 and 4 over here. If I pick the wrong wafer, for instance, number 2 or 4 on the top right, what I'm actually doing is undoing my work on the bottom right. So you need a lot of precision when picking these to make sure that you touch the wafers you intend to touch and nothing else. So one other issue that we have to encounter when picking this is that the wafers actually go into separate recesses. So the ones on the right go into recesses on the top right and bottom right, and the same on the left. So when we pick this lock and turn it 45 degrees, the wafers from the top left will fall into the recesses for the top right, and the wafers from the bottom right will fall in the recesses for the bottom left. So we actually have to pick this lock twice, or 1.5 times. 8 wafers the first time, and 4 wafers the second time. Final complication we have to deal with is that these wafers are angled, which means they act a little bit like spools when we are picking them. A lot of tension will lock them up. So let's put some tension in this lock and see what we can do to open it up. I'm going to use a wiper insert just right in the center of the keyway there, because it is the best I can do without getting in the way of my picking. And I'll just start going around and see what we can do. On the top left, which means on number 2, and then let me check number 4. Got to click out of both of them. Go to the top right. That means I need 1 and 3. 1's loose, and I might have gotten something out of 3. Bottom left, I need to pick 1 and 3. And nothing out of 1. Got a nice click out of 3. Little movement on the core. Bottom right, I'm on number 2. Not sure if I'm getting anything out of that one. Let me check 4. I don't think I'm getting anything out of either of them. Okay, let's go back to the top left. Nothing on 2. Nothing on 4, top right. Got to click out of 1. Nothing on 3, bottom left. Nothing on 1. Nothing on 3, bottom right. Okay, click out of 2. And I don't think I'm getting anything out of 4. It's hard to tell. There we go, 4. I might have overset him. Nope. Okay, let's start going back around. 1, I'm sorry, no, 2, and 4, 1, 3, down here, number 1, and 3. Okay, there we go. We got it picked for the first time. Now we just have 4 more wafers left. We need to do up top right and bottom left, and 1 and 3 on both of those. There we go, got it open. Okay, we are going to take it apart, but the first thing I'm going to do is actually pick it closed, because, and we only have to do a half pick right now, because it's actually a lot easier to gut if I can control the core with the key. Hopefully we'll be able to do this pretty quickly. Okay, 1, 3, and we should have 1 and 3 up here as well. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's gut this lock now. We have a screw right down the shackle hole, and that is a large slotted screw. Okay, now we need to remove the shackle to get this apart any further, and that's done with this pin right here. Okay, now we have most of the lock apart. We have a couple of, I guess they're anti-drill rods there that come out, and there's actually 2 anti-drill rods in this side as well that we'll need to remove. There's 1, and let's see if we can coax the other one out with a magnet. There we go. Okay, now let's remove this piece. This one always gives me a little bit of trouble, but it's helpful if I use a screwdriver. Here you can see the locking mechanism. It's spring-loaded just on one side. And there you can see the cam mechanism, just that little rod that sticks up that retracts the locking lug. And then underneath we have the core that's still held in place by another pin. Let's see if I can get that guy out. Okay, now we should be able to push this core right out. Okay, so here's the core. Let me give you a bit of a close-up of it. And now you can see each of the wafers and the recesses that they fall into. And you can see they are same on the top and bottom. If we insert the key, maybe I have that upside down. There we go. If we insert the key, all the wafers line up and the core turns freely. I'm not going to take this completely apart, but I will show you everything inside here. Okay, again, there's all the wafers that are lined up. If you take it apart, you can see the wafers stick out both on the top and on the bottom. And then you can also see we have the angles on the sides of the wafers if you look carefully, and that is what causes counter rotation when you are picking the wafers. So, a really interesting old design, one that's not particularly well known, but I think one that is extremely interesting, and I am glad to have this in my collection and to share it with you. That's all I have for you on this Dudley split wafer padlock. If you have any questions or comments about it, please put them below. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please subscribe. And as always, have a nice day. Thank you.